It's no secret that I'm not a big fan of the Taconic and Greens Regional School District's unconstitutional apportionment scheme, but I didn't come here tonight to beat my head against that wall. When the Taconic and Green District was proposed, I suggested that reductions in programs might occur in order to achieve equity, and that we might reduce everyone to the lowest common denominator as a means of equalizing. No, I was told more opportunities will be available for all our children. Well, this was your first test on the pre-K. I'll let you give yourselves a grade first before I do, but I'm here tonight because of my soon-to-be 4-year-old granddaughter, Lulu. Her pre-kindergarten education has been threatened by you before it even started.
The parents would rather have a 5-day-a-week, full-day program by lottery to everybody in all of the merger towns than the system that's been identified right now, or the program that's being suggested right now, with this piecemeal 4-day-a-week or 2-day-a-week program. Because if equity is the reason behind this, some students getting 2 days a week that is intellectually dishonest to say that this is an equitable solution to a problem that plagues us all.
I think maybe the thing that wasn't mentioned earlier is that Dorset kids and Sunderland kids had no public option for pre-K. We now have an option. There are, I know, well, I paid for them myself with my wife. There are good private pre-K programs within the area, and I think the board, from my perspective, has shown, I guess, a commitment to look at things long term, and hopefully there will be, I guess, a full review and a expansion of a program when it's, I guess, possible. So my statement would be thank you for allowing Dorset kids to get into the system.
I hope it's the sense of this group to vote no confidence on the decision, on this one decision regarding pre-K, to provide a severely reduced program for our children. And I'd like to know how people feel about this decision to have a 4 or 2-day program.
Sorry, that's not in order. Under this article, you can speak on different matters that are related to the school district, but you can't take polls or offer motions.
Well, wouldn't it be interesting to know how people here feel, just as a sense of their opinion?
It would be interesting, but it's not within Robert's rules.
I see. Maybe some other people would like to talk.
We also had a goal of promoting transparency and accountability, and I think we failed that goal in this pre-K decision. The community wasn't informed. We didn't know this decision was happening. We weren't asked for input on this decision. We weren't given a chance to talk. And we were all blindsided a couple of weeks before a normal yearly pre-K registration was going to take place, that this change was going to be affecting everybody in the district.
I just want to speak for a minute about the pre-K issue and just want to tell you where we are with that, and for those, to really explain why the change was made. And you just need to know I'm the principal that started the pre-K program here and started and fought hard for it and established it almost 10 years ago. With the advent of 166, which now defines pre-education, pre-K education as 10 hours, we can't expand that unless we can prove that there's not enough capacity in our community to provide pre-K education to all of its children. Right now, 96% of our kids that are coming into our kindergarten are having a pre-K education experience. We've connected with our private providers. They have enough room in their programs to provide pre-K education. And remember, I'm defining that as by 10 hours. So the problem is that for us to get expansion, we're kind of like, how can we prove? We can't prove there is enough between private providers and school-based, there's enough pre-education capacity to provide at least 10 hours to provide those 10 hours to all of our kids. So what I've been saying to, and I totally get it. I mean, if we could wag a magic wand, we probably would have said, let's just have 4-year-olds, all of our 4-year-olds come, and we'll just provide school-based public pre-K for all of our kids. We don't have the authority to do that. We do not have the authority. We have to get the blessing to have any expansion has to be blessed by the Agency of Education and the Agency of Human Services. Both of them have to agree to an expansion. So, will they do that? Well, we don't have the data to support right now that that's needed. I'm going to be interested to see, we have our pre-registration on March 13th and 14th. That we've inviting all parents of our 3- and 4-year-olds to come and identify what they're interested in for programming. And that's, to me, I need that data. Like, I'm hearing from some parents, but I don't know what the data is. I don't know, do we have enough families that say, yeah, we want this, we want those 4 days or those 5 days, and this is what we want for our kids. It's still not going to meet the gate of because it's going to be over 10 hours. But if we have a real demand for it, I'll turn around and talk to the board and say, what do you want to do? Do we want to try for expansion? And we'll put that at the feet of the state, of Agency of Education, Agency of Human Services, and let them hash that out. And I mean, it's a place we can go. So, but we have to kind of, it's painful, but we have to kind of go through these steps to say, yeah, can we prove that this is what our community wants, that we're going to go above what, we're asking for something that's more than 166 says. So I don't know. But it's not like the board doesn't want to do that. You have to understand that we have constraints that we have now. We have two bureaucracies that have to give us approval to expand.